Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Computer Tic-Tac-Toe. I'm your host and the creator of Computer Tic-Tac-Toe. I know it's been about 12 days since I've actually made a video, but I've been quite with work and with other things, not. So it's been really hard to actually have some me time to actually lock myself up and, enjoy the fun that is Tic-Tac-Toe. Now, before we begin, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. To my 3 subscribers, thank you very much for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go for it. Why not? Like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, so I'm going to be playing as X, and I'm going to allow the computer to go first because, why the heck not, right? It's Sunday. I've got work in the morning, and I don't really want to go, but I kind of have to, even though I don't really want to. Many of you people probably already feel like that too. Now, I'm not complaining about, my job or anything like that, It's just kind of weird, that you get a job and you're like, all right, and then like a month into it, you're like, I'm ready to die now. If that makes any sense. I can't be the only one that feels like that. And we end in a tie. Oh, sorry, Cats game. So I'm not going to let the computer go first this time. Why? Because, well, the computer usually always tries to end the game in a tie. It doesn't like ties for some reason. It doesn't want me to win. And it doesn't really want itself to win too. The only time it ever actually beats me is if I'm playing and I'm not paying attention, or I'm playing and I just don't care. I could be doing whatever and it would not want me to, It always seems to want to go for a Cats game. It never really wants to seem to go for a victory, which I find pretty funny. Funny in a weird way, not funny, haha. And there we go. I'll go into 1. It takes me over here. It goes in the 5 spot. And as you can see here, it tricked me. And that really, really hurts. Oh, look at that. I won. Oh, you blind, silly computer. I don't want to play again. Yes. So, everything going on, with the weather changing like that. Everyone in my household is basically suffering from, allergies because of snow, mold, and whatnot. It's one of those things where you can't really escape it. Like I said earlier, like it's Sunday today, and I don't really want to go to work, but I only have 4 days of work because I'm off on Good Friday, which is actually pretty cool. 3-day weekends are always a blast, if you ask me. Oh, he took in the 6th spot. You see in the 6th square, the circles there? So I'm going to try to do something. Oh, see? It's going to be blunt. It's going to be blunt, and that's why I can't stand. I can't stand players that go bluntly in and don't try to figure it out, See? Like, boom. They don't know the magic. They don't know the insider scoop of Tic-Tac-Toe. And that's something that really makes me kind of just shake my head. You see a lot of these other computer programs. They use like Minimax, like the AI, or they use all these other programs, trying to make the most unbeatable artificial intelligence in the game of Tic-Tac-Toe. And to be honest with you, that just takes the fun out of it. Once the fun is out of a game, you don't want to play it anymore. Like, yeah, okay, it's cool to have a difficult opponent, but once you make the opponent so far difficult that it takes all fun out of the game, you're always going to end up in ties or losses. And, you might win one here, you might win one there, but where's the fun in it, right? And to me, that's always something that's always bothered me. You get all these computer programs like the most unbeatable the most unbeatable Tic-Tac-Toe program in the history of the world. And it's like, well, that's no fun. like, what are you doing? Like, that's not fun at all. See, and then boom. Yes. And that's the problem with a lot of programmers and a lot of people who just like who want to make a name for themselves. Is they'll make something, they'll take something that was already great, and make it super difficult for a class or whatever, just to impress friends. And then they kind of do this thing, and it's like, hey, look at this, look at all this cool stuff I can get it to do. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just gonna be boring. Like, who's gonna play it? You know, like no one's gonna want to play your game. Like they might sit down and play it for like 5 minutes or whatever, then forget all about it. You know, unlike computer tic-tac-toe, which is just a, you know, a gosh darn fun game written written in C, you know, on GitHub right now. So why don't you, you know, do something cool and go download it and check it out? If you don't want to, I don't really blame you. It takes a special breed to like tic-tac-toe. And before anybody says anything, you know, it's it's a fun game. It's a gosh darn fun game to play. Oh, there you go. Blocked you. And going in for the cat's eye again. There you go. See? The match is a tie. Ah, that's a beautiful sight to see. And I'm still winning. In 6 games, I won 3 and lost, well, tied 3. So, but yeah, basically, you know, the job's going all right. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm waiting for the apocalypse to finally hit. I think the apocalypse hitting would be a lot of fun, just because, you know, you'd be able to actually, you know, go all Mad Max. And as you see here, I'm going to pretty much end the computer's life. As you can see, he went into 2, I went into 8, he went into 4, I went into 6, and he went into 5. Now, if he were to go into, if he was able to get into 1, then he'd win on 3 fronts. Sideways, 1, 2, 3, downwards, 1, 4, 7, and diagonally, 1, 5, 9. But I'm not going to let that happen. That's a very foolish, it's a very easy mistake to make. You know, it's well, not a mistake. It's very bold, I should say. But I'm going to go into 1 right here. Boom. End his dreams. Follow that up with a, because it's going to be a tie game. It's going to be a cats game. So why even bother trying to go for the win? So you're going to want to block them at every turn. And then boom, right there. And that's how you end somebody who thinks they're smarter than you. And as you can see here, 4 ties and 3 wins. So I'm going to put on my serious mode here. I'm going all stealthy here. So give myself a quick win. Boom. Quick win. And let's go one more time. And I always go as player 1. It's kind of my thing. It's my niche, as the kids say on the streets, you know. Oh my god. And that's how you break the game. Doesn't matter. I still won. This position's already... Please enter another position. Okay. Oh, it won't let me. It completely crashed. Man, oh man. I did a video on this a long time ago. I think it was just after New Year's. And I was shocked. I was so shocked that I did it. That it crashed on me, and then I thought I would never do it again because I don't think I recorded it. I don't think I filmed it, and then it happened to me like in January, and I was shocked. And it took me days to dedicate it. It waited for me. So then I went and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. It's just a 1 in a million thing, right? And now this happens. So this is actually pretty cool. I like it when programs crash. It's one of those things that I just always like to see. It's just so enjoyable to see programming just completely go, you know, haywire. And, you know, it's something to learn from, right? Will I ever change it? Will I ever fix it? No. Why would I? No. You know, I love it. I love having little bugs here and there, right? It's what makes life great. You know, nothing's ever really perfect. Like, look at Windows 1.0. Like, that was garbage. But anyways, I've been droning on for almost 10 minutes now. With that being said, everybody, thank you so much for joining me here today. It's always been a wonderful time making these videos and working on the website. So, if you like this video, give a like. Let's play a game of tic-tac-toe. Let's have some fun. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me here today. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.